Hey everyone, I'm Jeff Teague, salesperson with Fred Anderson Toyota. Remember to work with me, Jeff Teague, Fred Anderson Toyota, if you're looking for a new Toyota and you're in the North Kakalaki area. Now I got a great review today. It's one that you guys have been asking for. The 2019 Toyota RAV4 Adventure all-wheel drive. This particular one is in the color Blue Flame. I hope you love it. Props, shout outs, raise the roof. RAV4 is already America's best-selling non-full-size truck in America, those big giant work trucks. It even beat out our award-winning Camry and my personal favorite last year. Can you believe that? Now, engineers have redesigned the exterior, the interior, loaded it up with safety features and tons of technology. Let's see how it applies to the Adventure model right here. Ba-boom! First, let's check out the front of the car. It's got a very unique look other than other model grades of the RAV4. First of all, two different grills. The upper grill, it's in all black, very distinct, very different from the other RAV4 models. Color keyed accents, and then it's got a smaller lower grill with active grill shutters. They actually open and close. They're functional, folks. It's not just for looks. And then a lower silver valance here. Then we've got LED headlights and LED daytime running lights, fog lights, and then Toyota Safety Sense here 2.0. That means it's not only got pre-collision system with pedestrian detection. Speaking of that, pedestrian detection during the day and low lighting at nighttime. Huge benefit. So you can actually see people coming at night before you hit them. Whoop. Then we've got bicycle detection during the daytime as well. Lane departure alert with steering assist that guides you back into your lane. Radar cruise control, automatic high beams. Then we've got things that are new, like lane tracing assist. It watches road edges that aren't marked. It's also got road sign assist, things like that, so it can detect stop signs, yield signs, and also tell you what the speed limit is on the road that you're going. By the way, if you're going off-roading, you might want to notice the ground clearance on this one. It's 8.6 inches. This has 19-inch wheels on it. I'll show you those in a sec. But if it's got the 17-inch wheels, like an LE, XLE, things like that, it'll be 8.4 inches. So just keep that in mind, folks. Now, looking at the lines on this car, on the 2019, say, Adventure, versus an 18, it has sharper lines, less of an aerodynamic, sleek look, more SUV-like. So it has squared off front end, unlike the 18 where it slopes downward and it's more aerodynamic. This one has sharper lines, taller lines, so it looks rugged and sporty, but really sharp. It's a true SUV now, folks. So what do we notice? 19-inch matte black alloy rims on here. They're unique just to the Adventure trim level. Then we have turn signals in the side view mirrors along with blind spot monitor, color keyed by the way. It has smart key push button start, so you can actually just open up the car by putting your hand on the door handle, and you lock it by putting your finger right here on these two little parallel lines. It's not letting me lock it. Now, notice the larger over fenders here. That's for looks, adds to that rugged outdoorsy feel, but it also protects you if you're going against brush and sticks as you go by it. You're not going to scrape your blue paint. We wouldn't want to do that. Gas tank size 14.5 gallons. And then notice these unique roof rails. They're black. I feel like I should show you that up close, guys. I should. Yes, I should. Yes, we can. So see those black fenders, and then also notice the black accent marks along the sides and the back too. So first impressions, I think I just showed you impression number one. It has a power back liftgate on it. It has LED tail lights and stop lights standard. Now, what's different about this one? In black badging, Adventure and RAV4, along with the silver valance here, you'll notice down here, it's the dual chrome tips for the exhaust, backup camera here, and now I'm going to take off my handy dandy microphone here, and I'm going to show you what the car looks like backing up so you can see those tail lights and reverse lights. So now, what does our cargo space look like here? Rise, rise, my friends, rise. So this is what the back of it looks like here. Underneath, spare tire with a little bit of soundproofing material. It's 19-inch diameter like the rest of the wheels, but it is a temporary. Then we've got a tonneau cover here. That way you can hide laptops, Christmas presents, things like that. Maybe laptop bags, luggage when you're going on vacations. This also does come out. So, put down the back seats. And then you can see your true cargo capacity. There is a lot of room in here to move anything like a piece of furniture, mulch, things like that. Lots of room, folks, lots of room. And a closer look at the inside. 4 different tie downs. That way if you're moving or just transporting things, you can bungee it down. See on this side and that side. Great way to show you the storage pocket here with a cargo net, so that way things won't roll out. And then this is unique to the Adventure model. We've got the circular 12-volt port, but also the 120-volt, 100-watt wall plug-in, as I call it, in the back. That's unique to the Adventure, and then a little light here. So hopefully you'll be able to work out here, tailgate out here, all sorts of stuff. Now it's time for our first commercial break. What's the biggest benefit to having this microphone? Audio quality? I don't think so. The best thing is I can show off my sweet moves. So if you like my dancing moves, hit subscribe right now. If you hate my dancing moves, hit subscribe and the notification bell. That way you'll get to see all my videos as they come out, so you can see moves like this. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, we're dancing, we're dancing. Subscribe to Toyota Jeff. So now let's check out under the hood. If you notice, it has a prop rod that I just set up here. I'd prefer pneumatic lifts, but that's what it has, it's fine. And there is no material underneath the hood like there is in, say, a Camry or an Avalon. I'd prefer there to be some, but I actually asked my Toyota experts and they said it really doesn't have much of an impact on road noise at all. So be the judge of it. I don't hear a lot of road noise. I've heard other reviews, they hear it. I don't hear it so much. I actually think it's kind of quiet. So give me your impressions on this one here. So now performance. We have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, big boost in horsepower and torque. So don't discount that low speed momentum that you can get right off the block here. 203 horsepower, 184 foot-pounds of torque. It's a very efficient, solid engine here. It'll do you good, I promise. On-road or off-road. Speaking of off-road, this has what's called torque vectoring all-wheel drive. That is a mouthful, that is a buzzword. What it means is the all-wheel drive system, it will deliver up to 50% power to the back wheels to give you that all-wheel drive control that you need on wet roads like rain and snow. But also to save on gas mileage, it takes that power away when you don't need it to operate more of a front-wheel drive vehicle. So that is a huge benefit for both regards. Transmission. Direct shift, 8-speed automatic transmission. Well, in the car world, wow, that's amazing, that's great, that's fantastic, that's fantastic. What that means in real world terms, in layman terms, to you and me, test drivers, is that you're gonna feel smooth accelerating from 0 to your top speed. People who I've test driven with have commented that they don't feel it shifting a lot while they're accelerating. In other words, vroom, 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 vroom. It's just vroom. And some folks don't even notice it, because I'll quiz people afterward. I'll like, how was the shifting? They're like, didn't even notice it. Is it a CVT? Which means they expect it to be just perfectly smooth. That's a huge selling point. Now, the suspension, the big point here is that it's a multi-link rear suspension, gives you what I call the best of both worlds. It hugs corners, precise, sharp turns when you're hugging corners going around mountain roads or just country roads, winding roads, and then nice straightaways, smooth, quiet, comfortable. It gives you sort of what you'd expect for both of those conditions. Boom, big selling point. Holla. You're talking MPG, yeah, you know me. Combined 28, 25 in the city, 33 in the highway. It's a big bump up from last year's model. I think you'll be happy at the pump. Here's a look at the passenger seating in the back. Notice the orange accents because it's an Adventure trim level. And then here's the legroom space if you have the seat more forward, like the average person, or if you have it all the way back when we've got a taller driver, that kind of thing. Then we've got rear air vents. That's unique to the 19 model, and 2 different USB ports. Also armrests. Nice, chunky, solid armrest, comfortable, but it also gives you cup holders. And then for child safety seats, we'll see latches down here so that you can plug in 3 different car seats if you need to in 3 different positions. Now, so you know, I can adjust the back seats. There's a lever over here. This is with it more up, and then you can put it back so you can recline. Nice feature there. This is with the legroom here. I have so much legroom sitting with the passenger seat a little bit more forward. Lots of headroom here. Probably this much headroom. The middle seat, that one is a little bit of a hump, so you kind of have to put your legs on either side. And then this is with the seat all the way back. So there's still a couple inches here. It's comfortable, that's for sure. And then I have lots of headroom here, although I know I'm cutting out of the picture frame. Cut! So here, notice the seats. They're Softex material with orange stitching and orange accents all around the cabin. Power driver seat. Prepare for lens flare. 3, 2, 1, boom! Okay, so here you can see the orange stitching, also the pocket. This is different because it's Adventure model. In the other trim levels or grades, it's going to be a smooth surface. This one's grippy. I like this one much, much better. Controls here, the thing I like most about this is the heated steering wheel. Holla. Then we've got storage. This is going to be not only storage, but also 2 different charging USBs. Orange is the theme, guys. Then we've got multi-terrain select, so you can select mud and sand, rock and dirt, and then normal. And then our normal driving modes, eco for better gas mileage, normal, and then sport for acceleration that's more on the sporty side. Electronic parking brake with brake hold, and then this grippy orange insert here that has not only the USB port, but it's got an iPod jack and then the circular 12-volt port. Because we have the smart key system, it's the push button start, dual temperature controls, and then what? Look at this. It's heated seats, but also cooled seats for both the driver and the passenger side. Pretty neat. And then we've got here, we've got a raised screen. It's the 8-inch Entune Audio Plus system, so it gives you access to Toyota's Entune app suite. You've got GPS that you can get to with the Toyota Scout GPS, and then also because it has Apple CarPlay, you can have Waze, Google Maps, and iPhone Maps as well. I like the traffic, the fuel prices, and then the weather as well. That goes to the Scout, and then our phone screen, audio. One of the things about Entune Audio Plus is that you get standard Sirius XM. What's up with that? And then with our multi-information display here, the readout's a lot different on this one versus the other trim levels. But you can see in the middle the 4.2-inch multi-information display that'll set up all of your things. I'll show you these again. Lane tracing assist, pre-collision system, blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic alert, and road sign assist. And then on the steering wheel, we have the keypad to control that multi-information display, Bluetooth to pick up a call, hang up a call, radio volume, and then also voice commands that you could give the car. This is controls for different distances for radar cruise control, lane departure alert. This turns on your radar cruise control system. This sets the speed, AM, FM, satellite radio, and back again. And this goes through your preset stations. Boom, 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 boom. And then up top here, we've got a lighted vanity mirror for both the driver and the passenger side with the sun blocking visor extender. Safety Connect is standard. You have to pull it down and then hit that button, which I will not do. And then sunroof. Welcome to 60-degree days in January, North Carolina. Come visit. Here's a quick demo of what Apple CarPlay looks like on your RAV4. That's standard on every trim level. Also, Alexa commands you can give it. Lots of commands you can give her, just about anything you could give your at-home Alexa device. It does not have Android Auto, just an FYI. You do have to connect to the USB port, a cable running from your phone to your USB in your car, and then you just scroll across if you want to see page 2. I've added some different apps, like I added Waze, I had Google Maps, Radio Disney, and I also added the Sirius XM because those are the ones that I like. So, what do you all think of the new 2019 Adventure trim level? Write down in the comments section what you like best about it, your impressions. By the way, what do you think of these sweet 19-inch alloy rims? Very unique to the Adventure trim level. And again, as I always say, if you're in the North Carolina area looking for a car, I am a veteran salesperson, been here at Fred Anderson for 13 years. I promise not only will I be a great resource for you if you pick me as your salesperson, but it's going to be the most fun you've ever had buying a new car. So again, ask for me, Jeff Teague, Fred Anderson Toyota. Woo, that was a mouthful. See you next time.